Hello, everyone. Welcome to the two post-Halloween commentaries, I guess. Starting with this one, which is Unfriended, a movie from 2014. And there's a lot to talk about this, but I'm just going to sum up at its best. The concept of idea is new, novelty. Essentially, it's a gigantic Skype call. The entire movie is practically a Skype call. Which gets infested by a ghost. Yeah. Which in turn makes you think that this movie is, one, easy to shoot and reshoot. And it paid off because the budget of this movie was like 1 million. It made 64 at the box office, so gigantic hit.
So what you're telling me?
But here's the problem: the movie is still shit.
So what you're telling me, Teo, is that they literally recorded a Skype voice call and put it on theaters as a movie.
Hey,
yes and no. Partially, I'm gonna get in a second, Lives. Partially because while the format is in a Skype call, only part of it was because the actors were actually filmed there with a camera that resembled that. Go ahead, Lives.
Teo, you didn't tell me this film was a documentary on us.
You wish, Dweebs. Anyway, let's just start before dragging too long. Start before the Universal logo. Alright then. 3, 2, 1, click. Because of course, Blumhouse Productions was the one behind this as well. They need to be behind every single shitty movie.
Copy.
Actually, this is part of the movie, I believe.
Not just that, but my copy looks fine.
What? What's going on? Why are we going on Pokemon Sun and Moon on this?
Give us a shitty copy.
Sorry, those. Well,
DVDs are broken.
hold on. Keep going. Maybe that was just the logo. Keep going.
Pedro, I'm pretty sure that was.
And here's our very first problem. Our protagonist uses a Mac.
Yay!
Wait. You're telling me that was actually part of the movie?
Oh my god, that was.
Yeah, that was. Anyway, the focus on this movie is about this person called Laura Barnes committing suicide over being shamed by her own friends.
Oh god, please tell me this is the chick from Cyberbully. This is the sequel to Cyberbully, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, even the sound quality is because the video is obviously made from
I can't get the cap off!
And even also, this suicide attempt looks stupid as hell.
So wait, somebody just filmed this and nobody thought to stop her?
No, and also another thing, all these videos that they're watching are
oh
actually
shit!
on YouTube.
Sorry guys, I accidentally paused my copy. So
Pause the video.
Hold on, there you go. All these videos are actually on YouTube, and you can actually go to YouTube and see them.
Really?
So hang on.
This one. But when this one actually during pre-production was actually shut down by YouTube due to violating the laws of copyright.
Okay.
The producers actually had to come to YouTube and actually explain to them what was this about.
not just that, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say this. Even by internet speech standards, Laura Barnes kills yourself. It's herself. That's not even.
Also, question. How does a YouTuber with zero zero?
Oh my god! I'm getting a Skype. I'm getting a Skype call.
Also, another thing. Props to the makers of it to actually use the websites instead of doing like cyberbullying events like stuff like Clickster. Also, there you go. This is our protagonist's boyfriend, Mitch.
Considering what I've seen so far, I'm gonna guess the moral right here and now. Skype sucks.
Yeah. Partially.
Also, just gonna
anyway, our protagonist is called Blair, and you can see her feet now because.
Ha! I get it. It's a found footage film, and her name is Blair.
So hang on. If half this movie's on YouTube, why don't I just watch this on YouTube?
Because this is still copyright.
But not the entire movie is on YouTube, Waves.
So, I just have this question. How does a YouTube user with 0 subscribers somehow have all those views?
YourMovieSucks.org did point out this. This movie is a goldmine for spotting out the inconsistency when it comes to actual computer technology stuff.
And this is a horror film.
Oh my god, the movie is buffering.
Yeah.
Do I really need to take a look at this guy's...
No. Actually, it's a girl.
No, I know the one on the left is the girl. I'm just saying, like,
the guy's torso, yeah.
Yes, Siri?
This movie is really fucking with my vision because I use a Mac and I'm very confused visually.
This is messing with my vision. Seriously, I do not use that garbage tier Mac.
No, I'm just sitting here like I don't have all these tabs open.
Oh shit!
Those glitchy edits you're seeing are actually been done to the footage. Yeah, no, just that.
I know.
It's how Skype works, but the producers, the directors, and everything actually edited.
Hello.
So they could sneak in shots and everything.
All right.
Come on.
Put the baby to sleep.
Wait, what the heck?
Jova, stop thinking sinful thoughts.
No. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the video buffering.
No, it was about it's done.
I know.
You're adorable.
Also, she was just teasing.
Wait. You're really sexy when you're violent.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true Stockholm syndrome victim. Like, seriously, what the fuck?
So let me guess, Stil. Laura Barnes is going to turn out to be the ghost because she was disrespected over the internet, and that's why she killed herself.
Drova, that's pretty fucking obvious, so I'm not going to even bother.
Because this is what couples talk about, right? Balls.
To be honest, they say they're sparing themselves from for prom night, I guess, so...
Also, I mean, some couples talk about footballs, so yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they mean testicles, sure. But that's what I'm saying.
I know it's called sarcasm. Yes.
Could you? What if like one of your parents or one of your other family members walks in, and one of the more goriest scenes of this film is playing, and they think that, oh my god, what are you doing?
Honestly, my mum probably would think that.
I could just imagine. Larry, what are you doing up this time of night talking to your two American friends?
Oh, someone is calling as well.
What the fuck are they doing?
Stripping.
Oh no, the voices are being slowed down.
Oh, there you go. Oh, and another thing, Pedro. He's not gonna. There you go. He's pulled up. Take a look at Cannington, the fat guy. Because these are the other friends.
Is that the Beast?
No, unfortunately nobody wishes. If anyone has a bit of a history with YouTube, know that one very popular video back in the day was it was either debunked, a banned Doritos commercial. And where a guy goes, Doritos, and the fat guy was practically the star of it.
Also, who's the person who's not showing their face supposed to be?
Take a wild guess, Jova.
The ghost, isn't it?
No
shit.
So why is nobody acting suspicious of the fact that there's
we're gonna say in a second. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm sure they'll explain it in good detail. They won't, will they?
Oh, don't worry, Reeves.
Maybe it's just... Sorry, go ahead.
Another problem of this movie is that, aside from the teleportation that happens because they cut from different takes, is the fact that some of the Chekhov's gun are terrible in this movie, because some of these people show actually the objects of which they're going to be killed later on, obviously by the ghost.
And now
but it's so bland, and you're going to see... Anyway, they saw these Anonymous, so they're just going to decide to log out temporarily.
Was this entire movie recorded using an actual computer?
Unfortunately, no. Again, Pedro. What they did was to put the characters in different rooms in front of a camera and do the entire script, save the entire lines of the script multiple times. So they're gonna get. Essentially, they filmed it in practically a day or something. That's also the problem why some of these scenes are terrible, because...
So let me get this straight. They're literally trying to simulate a Skype call.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They could have just
Also,
actually have the
That's
actors.
what we do every day, pretty much. I
Did
mean,
they-
yeah, we use Discord, but come on, really?
Did they just use the video capture software for this movie?
Hell, they could have hired us, and we'd probably do a better job at this.
Yeah, let us do it. Also, by the way, guys, this film's getting a sequel.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Dweebs,
Well, because
Dweebs,
it owes so
it
much
got
money.
60 times its budget. It was bound to have, and Blumhouse production loves to greenlight.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
Well,
this
then
movie.
again,
I'm pretty sure this movie cost like $60 to make. So
I
What-
I guess that's the advantage of having a low budget movie.
Okay,
Also,
there are two
Oh,
things.
Dweebs.
Two things. One, to be fair, Blumhouse also have made Shyamalan's most recent movie, so that's okay.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
also
yeah.
made the
Two,
Gem movie.
And two,
oh shit, another Skype call. All right, hold on,
Oh,
guys.
is it the ghost?
Hey Pedro, could you imagine if like this film actually did cost $60, but they lied and made it look like it and said only claimed it cost $1 million?
Maybe. Also, okay, granted, maybe it's just because me and Vanessa are old people from a different time, but isn't I don't know. I just think Skype sex is nowhere near as hot as phone sex. I don't know. I think the problem is that with phone sex you can use your imagination, whereas with this, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but
It's also funny you mentioned that, Pedro, because later on we'll actually get a chat roulette joke.
Question.
Yeah.
Teo, this is how real life works. If you want to get some quality friends, you have to wait for all the dicks first.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do they ever just block this mystery person?
Oh, we're gonna try later on, but it's not working essentially because ghost. Also, another thing, Blair is incredibly jumpy in a sense, but if you don't answer her in 5 seconds, she's gonna start getting, oh, why are you talking to me?
I cannot believe they made a movie of watching someone chat, text chatting.
Bro, the entire movie is like this. We'll never get a different shot. So.
This is just called the Skype the movie.
Also, Laura Bono's account is giving messages.
Oh
to
look,
her.
it's Facebook. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's funny and sad that the thing that moves the most in this movie is the Universal logo.
Oh, of
Also,
course.
sweetie, you can checklist the spot, press enter to send to spare time.
Also,
Oh,
Dibs,
no.
not for nothing this, but even the Universal logo was glitchy, so...
Oh god damn.
Don't
But
you
hey,
see this? It was all a part of the
This is
They
the-
recalled the Universal logo from another movie with a screen capture.
Ladies and gentlemen, Unfriended is groundbreaking. It's the first movie ever to have glitches.
You know, I'm convinced that the reason this movie sold so much is because people
was
were
cheap.
intrigued by this new idea.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
that's pretty much the thing, Joe. This idea was fresh enough, but it wasn't developed with the care that it should have received.
Which
It's better than
means that this-
Cyberbully, let's just say that, but it's still very rough. It needs to be. I'm confident with the sequels, still might be better, but
it's been written by the same guy.
well, it's not a matter of writing dweebs, it's more like understanding how actually internet communication actually works.
Well, again, to be fair, didn't I heard the sequel to that apparently crappy Annabelle movie turned out? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let's try this again.
Shit, a lot of people are calling me today.
Stop calling me! I'm trying to
This
commentate.
is, in case you haven't noticed, this is Adam, one of their friends, of a group of their friends. He did show up before. There you go. So now we're gonna try a new call, adding other people, just like we did.
You know what this means, right, guys?
Oh my god, this is just like what we did back when we used
But
Skype.
nope, it's still there.
Also, what fully grown woman wears a Mickey Mouse ears hat? But anyway,
You'll be surprised, Pedro. My sister is so quirky.
Anyway, so does this mean that now we're in an all Skype sex orgy, basically? Because earlier it was 2 per people, now it's like a full group of people.
Doors open, I guess.
Also,
I
I
guess.
don't have a Mickey Mouse hat, but I do have cat ears.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Wait,
Also,
why do you think I cast you as Karen?
Also, another thing. For some reason, every time she jumps on the messages tab, the sound gets muted in the Skype call. Yeah, that's not how it works.
Okay.
Also,
that.
I have to say something. Blair Lily. That sounds like like the Bizarro. No, Jova. It's the Bizarro version of Laura Bailey. Think about it. The
So
Blair
now-
Lily, Laura Bailey.
So now she gets received by her boyfriend, I think, this a totally forum-free, I think, type of board that's stating, oh, the dads are communicating with us. Here's the best method how to deal with them.
Wait. He's using a Ouija board?
No. He's using forum, Jova. You may remember these things that happened before, say, Facebook, and our old relic of that still lives with the Sonic Stadium.
Which, funny you mention that, Joe, because the Ouija film, well, the first one, also came out in 2014.
Huh. And I hear the sequel or prequel is better.
Prequel, yeah. I mean, well, that's two prequels. So that's two horror prequels to crappy horror movies that have been apparently good. First, Ouija, and then Annabelle.
Is this
Also,
using
if you're a grammar Nazi, you're gonna hate this movie because no one uses punctuation
to
or
be
capitalization.
to be fair, Ted, that's kind of how it is on the internet for the sake of brevity.
I know, Pedro. Since 2005, it's still terrible.
Well, you have to understand, Ted. People tend to be lazy and try to type only as the minimum requirement to make their point.
Demoralizing account. Yeah, she's finding out.
I can't understand that,
essentially
honestly.
banning the account because she thinks has been hacked by someone else.
Not just that. Okay. We're using a Mac here. Am I right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't particularly care for the color scheme. It looks a bit too grayish.
But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our commentary on the She-Roy's screen sharing binge.
Oh wait, never mind.
Also,
This
what
is
the fuck
actually
is
a
the fat
movie.
guy doing? I'm
So
seeing that in a corner doing stuff.
So what
Not doing it.
what you're telling me, Shiroi, that you see gray all the time. You poor soul. Gray is such a boring color. Just ask Ultima fans.
Also,
Did you
excitement.
Why
Can't
does
you,
she
can't
need
you
to
hear
look-
the excitement? Oh, wait.
Unfriended! Watch
Oh my-
people browse Google!
Oh my
Also,
god, oh my god, oh
One
my
of the
god.
one
Oh
of
my
the few
god,
positive things that I've seen in this movie. Sorry, Jova. I'm gonna get in a second. My positive thing is that if you keep attention, the ads that you're seeing in every site are kind of subtle hints of what's going on. Some of these tell, "Oh, escape," or "You feel haunted," stuff like that. That's a nice touch, but the movie needed more stuff like that. Go ahead, Jova.
Isn't it cute how they actually bothered to film what's going on behind the page?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I got her.
I got her, I got
You
her.
see it,
I got
Webs.
her.
You see the.
Oh, wait. I know this game. All working, no play.
I got her, I got her, I got her.
Jackadaw
Whatever.
boy.
Anyway, go on. What are you going to say, Pedro?
House. It's shift. The shift.
Anyway,
Wait. What happened? I didn't get it.
She uses the mouse, and shouldn't they click and select the mouse instead of a shift plus plus arrow key in order to select everything?
Alright.
what are we going to say, Pedro?
You see it, Webs. Who needs the death of Private Pile when we have this? This is way more exciting.
Gripping.
Also, you got roll credits because she typed just unfriended her.
Oh, yeah, roll credits.
Also,
But apparently Zuckerberg doesn't like this.
And she can block the unfriended bot.
Holy shit! Already this is better than Cyberbully. They actually realize that there's such a thing as the block button. Thank you.
Pedro, you think Zuckerberg is trying to use his unblockable style against?
Yes.
Guys,
I have a style that you cannot block.
hey guys, I have a solution.
What is it?
What?
Turn off your PCs.
Now, it's funny you mentioned that with countless videos have been made of pretty much ever since the trailers when the guys are just like, hey, why don't we just log off? And that's what we do.
Also, turn off my. You're telling me to turn off my computer, Dwebs? What are you, my dad?
Switch off the PC, then switch off the PC, and
But
take some time out to try and think about this, and then maybe you can think of a solution.
Also,
That
suddenly
would
we can
be-
hear the hours now.
Fortunately, it's only my dad that used to be like that because my mom eventually.
Okay,
Sorry, go ahead. Fortunately,
We upset with.
Also,
Go on,
reference to
hey,
bend
hey,
round
Pedro, you go
because we
first.
need that.
sure. Fortunately, it was mostly my dad who did that kind of stuff to me. Like because I had a plan. I made my mom addicted to mobile gaming, and she still is to this day. So as a result, now she leaves me alone.
Oh, I'm
That's
curious.
cruel.
I'm now curious, Pedro. Which mobile game did you get her addicted to?
Plenty. She's to this day she's still constantly browsing the Google Play Store, searching for random freemium games to play. Mostly mostly puzzle games. Basically,
so
I introduced her to Shushu Rocket and stuff like that.
I guess it's
Oh,
better
that's
than
sweet.
just wasting on Candy Crush Saga, which is what my mom.
No,
would do.
actually, she doesn't particularly
yeah,
care for Candy Crush. She usually prefers more involved puzzle games.
Yeah, what is it with Candy Crush that gets so many adults just?
I don't know.
Jova, you have no idea what 40-year-old people do with mobile. Ever since mobile devices came out. Anyway,
50,
now we're
50
gonna.
Shades is a best-selling phenomenon. Why
the
is
last,
mobile gaming a stretch?
Now the last members actually arrives of the group, and no one likes this girl, Val.
Oh,
It also helps,
that's not
Jova.
that
Sorry.
Nobody likes.
It also helps, Jova, that puzzle games are incredible. Well, mobile puzzle games. I mean, there are others that are not like Catherine, but mobile puzzle games are incredibly easy to get into. So it makes it incredibly easy for adults who aren't necessarily gamers to pick up and play and get addicted because the puzzles are start off really easy and eventually get progressively harder. So it's really easy for adults to just get into it. Oh look, now we're in iTunes. Great,
Okay.
or Spotify rather.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. Whoever's talking in the background, can someone get them to stop?
So now this is an old chick
Also,
party. Oh wait, no, we have guys
there's
at
still the men's in the. Also, someone added a photo.
Oh.
Jess Felton.
Val
Apparently, the blonde girl uploaded a series of photos of Val in really shameful conditions.
This is what I would wish. Sorry.
So basically, guys, she was actually getting the full authentic experience. She's watching this on a Mac.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
apparently,
what's the criteria?
This is what I would ask if they're gonna start talking about boys, but boys are actually in the call, so no.
Yeah. Also, but yeah, apparently, supposedly Jess didn't do such a thing. So, what's going on? Ooh.
I don't know. I kind of find this movie entertaining, if anything, because of the novelty of it.
Yeah.
There's something
And the fact
really
that
weirdly
thanks
intriguing
to the
about this.
pacing and how it's structured, it can go really fast. I mean, we're already 20 minutes in anyway.
Well, it's not even that long anyway, is it?
Yeah,
It's not even 90 minutes.
yeah.
Oh, wait, apparently, Tio, what was the person who committed suicide in this movie?
Laura
Yeah.
Barnes.
What was she like?
We don't know. She was just one friend of theirs of these guys.
Because apparently, again, don't worry, I've not. This isn't. I've gone.
Oh shit! This is getting. Oh, the shit is hitting the fan.
I've gone
No,
stuff
but
that
I know what you're talking about, Dweebs. But I already mentioned the movie starts with a part of the videos of her shaming of her friends, and she committed suicide because of that.
Cat fights?
Apparently, Laura was a bully herself. So,
Teo, I missed it. What are they angry at each other about?
Because supposedly Jess has posted videos of photos of Val, really shameful photos like her with a bong and everything. But she claims not to have done such a thing,
okay.
so the fight is between these two.
By the way, Stan, I sent you a funny picture and you didn't respond to it.
So, kid, do we ever get to learn more about Laura herself?
Yeah. Well, a bit later on.
Also, I know Skype's a piece of shit, but it's over-exaggerated a bit here.
Not just that, they managed to keep a call consistent for like 20 minutes. So that's impressive.
Yeah, despite how much lag we're seeing.
Stan,
I know, right?
Stan, why don't you respond to your grandma's poke? Stan, poke your grandma.
Yeah, apparently now Adam has posted also the same photos. You deserve the
yes.
peach.
Let me guess, he didn't. You know, she's got a point. I mean, you can
Yeah,
see
now
her right
now
there.
typings are happening.
Hey, do you ever think maybe it might be the mysterious person who we don't know?
Yeah, that's
but
also the
somehow
thing.
been
No
getting
one
into-
has bothered checking on it.
Also,
Yeah, I mean, they're right there. You can see that they're there. So why aren't you accusing me?
and now the middle girl is going. I love how the middle girl is now going. I love you girls so much. Like, is that your way of trying to make peace?
But Paige, this is
Bye.
totally how Skype calls go. Like,
Ooh.
Hey, Ghost.
Billy.
Also emoji.
Just turn your PC off.
It's Billy227.
Bro, well, that
Oh,
was a
I'm
trailer,
asking-
right?
That's all I'm asking. Switch off your
Guess who?
PC. So this whole movie will never happen.
But Webs, that would mean that the rest of this movie is nothing but a black screen.
Well, fuck
Ooh,
it then.
it's
Show me a
Laura.
black screen. At least it'll be realistic.
Dun dun dun.
Shiroi, are you terrified?
No, I'm just. This is just an oddball of a movie.
I get. Oh no! No, guys, I got it. Since this is so we're on a Mac and that, right? So is Shiroi actually doing this in secret? You're doing this in real time, aren't you?
Well, considering the budget of this, Webs, anyone with a Mac could have made this movie.
Wait a minute. Laura Barnes? It's Laura Bailey, isn't it, Paige?
Hey, I already made that joke. Come on,
Well, you were making the
keep
joke
up.
about Blair.
No,
You were
but Blair,
making
like
the
I said,
joke-
Blair Lilly looks like would be a bizarro version of Laura Bailey. Think of it, Laura Bailey,
right.
Blair Lilly.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought you were saying a reference to Blair Witch Project, but yeah.
Well, the movie is probably making one because with that.
Also,
word-
a personal statement, because it's
Already
not just the
made
fault
that
of this movie. Can I just say that I hate those people that types one single word at a time instead of
I
a
know,
complete
right?
sentence?
It's really annoying, yeah.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, guys, you got the entire cast of the movie on one
Don't you see,
screen.
Teo? Don't you see, Teo? It's for the sake of simulating when you're talking like this. Just stop doing it. See?
Oh boy, here we go. Now shit
Well.
is about reality in the fan. Just
How
watch.
so?
They're gonna
Rawr.
start, aren't they?
Sounds great. But it wouldn't like
So we're going to have a Skype cat fight. How would that even work?
by
Just
being
copy and
cyberbullies.
pasting. Just copy and
Wait, what?
pasting cat emojis and the hand slapping thing.
All right, hands up, everyone.
You too, dude.
Who is doing this?
Okay, that ain't funny.
Problem, guys?
Also, doggo.
Mana's in the background.
Why don't you even
So
try?
basically, I got you would have been more funny, guys, if we actually commentated on this using Skype.
Yeah.
Don't
Drop
hang
every
up,
5
or else I'll
seconds, I'm
kill you all.
Yeah, if we actually use Skype.
But no,
we
don't you see, Dreams? Don't you see, Dreams? It's for the sake of protection. By not using Skype, we don't have the
Oh my god.
we don't have the risk to get into a ghost.
I just-
Anyway,
and then
we
it
post
says-
something to
then
Val, but we don't see what it is.
and then the sequel is the sequel set on Discord.
Oh my god! I just realized it, guys. See, I have multiple accounts on my, I have multiple PlayStation Network accounts, and sometimes when I bring up one of my lesser used ones, like for example my British account.
Also, yes, she's calling 911 to denounce cyberbullying. I'm pretty sure Jova
That's
that
not
is
what
the
not-
selected number to use.
Not 911's department, honey.
There's
Sorry.
a different phone number for this.
Anyway, go continue, Pedro.
Basically, I have different PlayStation Network accounts, and sometimes when I bring up one of my lesser used ones, like my UK account, for example, sometimes I'll get messages from random people who I don't know and are not even and trying to get a message. So obviously it's spam, and I have to leave those message circles. Maybe this is what happened.
Log out. It's not difficult.
Yeah, you think it's a spam bot?
That's my theory right now. It's a spam bot.
Enlarge your penis today.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird though that the spam bot just
enlarge your
happens to know her name.
enlarge your penis today, but I'm a chick. Well, okay, fine. Enlarge your boobs today.
100% functioning method. Look here.
Val plays the game.
Also, Gmail.
Greeting.
One. Exposure.
Remind me again, Theo. What's the main character's name? Laura. No. Laura punches the one who
Laura
dies.
is Blair. The one we use
Blair.
in the computer is Blair.
Welcome, Blair. Shall we play a game?
So what's round 1 exposure then?
All right.
We're gonna see.
All right. Here's the first game. First off, you have these 3 houses, and there's 3 different paths. Take which specific path is the one that leads to the mansion. You have 3 hand coins. You have 3 hand coins you can use, and the puzzle is worth 10 pick rats. Go.
And then it's like in Takeshi's Castle, where when they hit the wrong door, they fell into a puddle mod.
Share your entire screen.
Also, yeah, she's now screen sharing on what's gonna happen. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Round 1 exposure.
Okay.
Also, I'm sorry, Shiroi, I'm going to have to disagree with you. It's not even an exaggeration. This movie is outright lying about how Skype works. There's no way Skype is this fluent.
Agreed.
I mean, hey, what happened to all the lag they were having?
I get that America... I get that the US has much better internet connections than we do. I get that, but still.
Please take down. This is referring to the video of that shamed Laura that we see before. Also, Instagram.
To give you an idea, Shiro, you know how usually in my streams there's unavoidable lag, of course. I've noticed that in American streams it's much less lag.
Aye.
So, Val, she's not the main lead, that's Blair. Which one is Val?
Val was the red-haired chick that got pissed off. Also,
none of these characters have personalities.
She's
Doesn't
chatting,
matter.
saying these things, but she's still screen sharing.
Yeah,
all
Cat.
her friends can see that.
Yeah, Ken shouldn't say that stuff. It hurt Barbie's feelings.
My feelings have been hurt.
She's still screen sharing. Also, if you remember, Mr. YouTube,
Excuse me?
This is an actual shout out to another suicide video. Tasteful directors. Congratulations.
Wait, hold on. So these are actual YouTube videos?
Yeah, you can actually go see them.
Damn it, the video's lagging.
But no, this type of videos was actually a shout out to another
I'm
type
sorry.
of suicide video that happened a bit before. So it wasn't really tasteful of a director to actually use this. Go ahead, Pedro.
I'm sorry. Who the hell has problems buffering a 28-second video? As an SD video, no less.
Not just that, Pedro. It shows inconsistency with the connection of these guys because
So their connection can allow for an incredibly complex Skype chat,
Skype calls,
but not a 28-second.
Load that 28 seconds video.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Mac, what are you doing?
I just realised, guys. You know what would be awkward? If what if our copies lag, but we can't tell whether it was the copy or the actual movie.
Also, again, she's screen sharing all of this. All of her friends can see this stuff, and none of them is reacting.
Well, Debs can say.
Rory, what are your thoughts?
And there you go. Now we're stating that we cannot hang up, but only now. I mean, jeez.
Just switch off your computer or unplug it or something.
This also implies that if we did that before this message got sent, we would have got unscathed. And also, again, she thinks Adam is responsible for some reason.
He showed his hands completely free.
Also, Mitch, sorry, I'm confused. Really?
Again, just switch off your PC.
Also, I'm sure this movie is a delight for Shiri considering so much text at fast speed.
So Shiri, what are your thoughts on all this?
I'm not reading any of it.
Don't worry, Shiri. You're not missing that much.
No. From the little I did read, it's mostly just like, what the fuck is going
on? What's going on? Anyway,
she's stating exactly what the supposed ghost told her. That if any of them hang up, we will all die.
Oh, come on, guys. It's just a spam bot. Jesus.
And
Like,
there you go.
you know
Someone
what?
is responding to the Instagram.
Oh, let me guess. And now this is gonna prompt Val to want to kill herself.
Well, that's what we're gonna see, I guess. But the thing is she gonna do that, or will be the ghost to do that?
How could the ghost do that? And if so, why wouldn't the ghost do that in the first place?
And there you go. That's Val next to a bleach bottle.
What?
Hello?
Already?
Get ready for the jump scare.
Oh, they're going to have a drink the bleach bottle or something.
Okay, actually,
Well, no,
I'm gonna.
It's open, so maybe she already did.
Okay, I'm gonna. Even if it's technically a ghost, so fucking what? All he's doing is posting stupid text messages. So
Well,
why am I
by
supposed to
all
be scared?
accounts,
Why are they even scared about this?
Well, Pedro, by all accounts, is still way better than the ghost of paranormal activity. He's just content to throw furnitures and shit.
No, I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. At least the ghost from Paranormal Activity is actually doing something physical. This is just. Go ahead.
Of course, a movie like this would have jump scares.
No. It's just like I said. Val Rommel, kill yourself. Oh my God! Someone in the internet told me to kill myself. That never happens. Like,
Is she lagging or something?
everybody's
No,
lagging, Dwebs. This
Yeah,
entire
it's still
movie is
if
lagging.
If you're guessing dweebs, but yeah.
Sorry, Dwebs. The movie is lagging. Please stay tuned for further notice.
Also,
Is
look
that
at that. The
anything-
phone is still moving, though. So,
Also,
The
yeah,
heck
So-
happened?
Oh, come on. Even by horror movie standards, that was pretty fucking tame. Seriously,
Okay,
that's
okay,
what's
okay.
supposed to make them scared.
and,
Seriously, what just happened?
I don't know. She dropped the camera.
the phone camera dropped.
Guys, she dropped from the call.
Let me guess. Let me guess. Val's dead now.
Pretty much.
Okay, how all of these kids are clearly like on their 20s. Why are they scared from such tame stuff?
Also, this law's a bit silly. What if they just drop from the call, not of their own accord?
Apparently,
that-
the ghost is allowing that to happen.
Because
Also,
otherwise there would
police-
be no movie. So
Oh boy, the police are coming in, and now we'll get to see that she's dead.
the problem, Dwebs,
Pretty
is that
much, and in
Sorry.
the weird way, Jova, because they're stating the code of the incident, and for some reason, Blair, she's gonna manage to track it down to what it looks like.
Really?
I know that police scanners and radios
Time
are a
check.
thing, but
Remember, Pedro, when police say, "Oh, I got a 1036 here," stuff like
okay.
that.
All right
Yeah.
then.
those actually are things.
It's no, but don't you see, Dwebs? See, the problem, Dwebs, is that there's a different. And to be fair, this is something that you sometimes you have to do. The problem is that there's a difference between there's no movie and then there's this would never happen in anything resembling the real world. Oh no, a leg! How can we possibly? Jova, why am I supposed to be terrified?
Wait, maybe they're covering her?
There you go.
or
They're
something?
saying that it was suicide.
Oh no, a black screen and buffering.
And Bald is gone.
And then there
5
were
more to go.
6.
I've seen scarier.
Which I
We
forgot.
have
I
the
actually
actual
forgot
secret.
to ask you guys. Much like in as I'm also below, I want to get the count. Who do you think is gonna stay alive at the end of the movie, and who's gonna die?
Wait, they're gonna die?
Click the decline button.
Pedro Val is already dead, so it's pretty much a thing
Wait.
that the fact that the ghost
Oh wait,
is making them
I
kill
must
themselves.
I must have missed it. Wait, could you back up and
Click the
explain to me?
decline button.
Val was the girl who drank the bleach.
No, I know that, but like, wait, she drank bleach just because of Billy?
Not because the ghost posted a lot of stuff about her, about shaming.
Oh,
It's
that.
implied that the ghost either possessed her or forced her to kill herself.
So
And of course, the
basically,
basically what happened was that the ghost revealed that she told Laura to kill herself.
And
That's not
it
your
looks like
boyfriend.
Blair was cheating on Mitch.
Oh,
That's so clearly Photoshop. Come on. You're not even trying, Billy. Come on. Be a better ghost. Come
also,
on.
The directors need to learn how memes fucking work. Because
Billy.
that's not how you make a meme.
Okay.
Just because you use the impact font, that doesn't make a reaction image.
I'm just gonna call him Billy the Ghost. Billy, you need to try harder. That was clearly Photoshopped. Sorry.
I mean, okay. You want to get some real juicy photos? Take examples from Kristen Stewart on the roadside in broad daylight, doing her directing.
Anyway, Dweebs, starting
Yes?
with you. Who do you think is gonna be stay alive and who's gonna die?
Okay, I'll tell you who I think's gonna die.
Hmm.
The fat kid.
Okay.
Jess. The guy in the middle.
Well,
And the guy in the pink shirt.
there's no...
Alright, also Pedro, there you go, you get a reference to 2001 Space Odyssey. We're gonna use their videos and we're gonna try to communicate using their phones, but the ghost will still manages to understand them.
So you're telling me that this is Al 9000?
Don't you know, Pedro, this movie is so clever.
I'm sorry, Blair. I'm sorry, Blair.
I'll let you do
Did
that.
that.
Oh no, guys! Somehow Billy managed to turn on their mics for them.
Is this secretly a remake of 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Anyway, Jova, you're next. Who do you think is gonna stay alive and who's gonna die?
I'm guessing Blair's gonna be the sole survivor.
This is
Alright.
the most...
Everyone else will die.
This is the least scary who's gonna die situation ever. Like,
Hey, just
Also,
take your
Ken
bets.
is gonna send everyone a program to supposedly just delete the Skype account of you because getting the fat guy is the nerd.
You know, here's an idea. Why not just log off and just...
Trojan.
Trojan Destroyer.
Trojan Destroyer.
That's what I've been saying all this
Trojan
time.
Destroyer, that sounds more like a virus itself.
Just
Also-
switch. I bet that's what all the critics would probably say. Just switch off the PC.
Also, you're using BitTorrent. Isn't that a bit illegal to show on the big screen?
You have 1 minute to stop this.
Well, actually, technically no. As long as you're downloading legal files, because technically BitTorrent was supposedly made to share content. As long as you're using it to download perfectly...
Miley Cyrus Saturday Night Live? What?
Yeah.
As long as you're using...
I know, Jova.
As long as you're using BitTorrent for the sake of sharing legal files like movies made by yourself or home videos and stuff like that, it's perfectly legal. So BitTorrent,
Oh, okay.
BitTorrent itself is not illegal.
Oh, the game-
Sharing illegal files, now that's illegal.
Okay. Also, another thing. This bitch doesn't know how to work because it worked
Empty the
because
trash.
empty. No, not just that. She couldn't empty the trash because. Hold on. She couldn't know how to empty the trash because she was using a program that was clearly visible.
And this is why you don't use Mac.
And there we go.
You see, Shiro,
Hey, movie's over.
this is the best argument for you to just stop using Macs altogether before this could be you, Shiro.
You know, guys,
Premature celebration.
I get, maybe it is a good thing we left Skype. Now we don't have to worry about being haunted.
You still there,
I
Shiro?
guess.
I guess not then.
Right?
Oh no, the ghost.
She was been taken.
The ghost really did get her.
Okay, you there now?
Oh, Shiro, you managed to escape the ghost?
The Discord keeps doing that thing with the mic, and I've been speaking for the past 15 minutes, and
Wait,
nothing.
don't you see, Shuri? It's a ghost.
Oh, basically, okay, I'll ask again, Shiro. See, this could be you. See, this is the best argument for why you should stop using Macs. This could be you.
You'd be throwing away a perfectly good future only for a lifetime of death.
Also, once again, they're chatting about their sex relation between Mitch and her.
Also,
But remember, she was cheating on Adam. Anyway, go ahead, Shiri.
I think the kid in the red shirt is going to be the last one alive by the end
Teo,
of this.
please tell me.
Right, which leaves to you, Pedro. Who do you think is gonna die and who's gonna live?
Rest in peace,
I'm gonna
Laura
take a
Bond.
wild guess and say that Blair is the only one who's going to live, because in these movies, it's always the hot chick that survives.
All right.
Also, rest in peace, Laura Barnes. What is this?
Well,
Oh,
Jova,
shit,
remember, Jova, when Facebook became very popular, shit like this happened every single day after important people die, like Miley Cyrus. No, Amy Winehouse.
Okay, we just got an insight into Taylor's dark psyche. All right, thanks for that
okay,
too.
does this mean Miley
It
Cyrus is
wasn't
going to
intentional,
die?
swear on me, mom.
Hey guys, do you know what we should do?
What?
We should make our own version of this to prove we can do this kind of shit for free.
Kill
Thanks, but no
Miley
thanks.
Cyrus. Kill Miley Cyrus.
Yeah,
God.
now burn everyone. Burn them all.
Anyway, like I was saying, in these movies too, it's always the hot chick that survives. The nerd, of course, will die. Like
I'll be surprised if the red shirt lives.
I wasn't the first to die.
No, Joe. Remember, the hot men are always some of the first to die.
Oops, she's back.
In fact, the only reason why Val died first is because there's no black guys in this movie.
And also, look at that. It's a different camera, but we don't know where it's placed on.
Is that from a confession booth or something? What the hell is
Hold on,
that?
we're gonna see exactly where it is in a second, I think. Reminder that this got premiered on theaters.
Welcome, my son. Would you please
Oh
tell
my
me your
God.
sins?
You know, I could just imagine watching this in movie theaters. Hey, guys. Why bother seeing a Skype chat at home when you can watch it on the big screen?
And with a ghost that does nothing. And look at that, it's actually in Kenneth's room.
Or even better, or Jova, even better, you could tune into Microsoft's press conferences so you can see incredibly awkward and robotic rehearsed Skype chats.
With the Xbox
And guess what?
One.
No one is telling him about the camera.
Wait.
They're just gonna telling him, oh, just move.
Wait.
Oh no,
Wait, so whose
someone...
room is this in?
Aha!
Fat
So
guy.
turn out Billy is the nerdy kid.
Or maybe the ghost has chosen its next target.
Yeah, that is.
Wait. So you're telling me that my prediction that the fat kid was going to be one of the first to die, well, of course, came true.
Not gonna tell you. I'm can I give the benefit of the doubt because none of you has seen that much of this movie, but it was
I haven't seen
pretty
this
much
movie,
shown in the
period.
trailer. It was shown in the trailers that the fat kid dies.
Well, no, trust me too. I've never seen the trailers for this movie. Like, I'm just...
I know. I'm trusting all of you on this one anyway.
I'm-
Oh, look at that! Kenneth is seeing something.
I'm using...
But what it is?
I'm using my preconceived knowledge of how scary movies like these work.
Well,
This movie-
the fat guy is stereotyped enough anyway, so we know he's gonna die anyway.
This
Also, why
movie
would
was
you
advertised a
spoil?
lot around here.
Why? Okay, really?
That's what trailers for this all the time.
Because modern trailers, Jova.
Wow, that's
Also,
incredibly stupid. I mean, I can get spoiling some things, but spoiling who's gonna die in a horror
Also,
film trailer?
the call crashed.
The call disconnected. Fuck.
Let me guess, the fat kid's about to die.
Well, let's see.
Oh,
Error.
fasting connect. Okay, now we're gonna find out what happens
I
when.
told Ken don't
Also-
hang up.
Also, Shiroi, the code worked.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me guess, because Ken was the one who gave him the code.
Hello?
This won't
Hey.
be easy. The code.
Also, like, what we're basically watching is a creepster on Skype call.
Yeah. Also, this is...
Creepy fat.
I'm still trying to understand why is this even supposed to be scary.
There you go. This scene is actually in the trailer, so...
Yeah.
Oh no, he's being body slammed?
There you go, Pedro. Remember that scene in the Goonies where the Fratelli band tries to try to chunk with the blender? That's what's gonna happen.
No, Chuck, no!
So wait, he got his head stuck in a blender or something?
Pretty much. He killed himself with the blender.
Are they,
Wait.
is the movie actually going to explain what the hell is even causing all this?
The ghost, obviously.
That's
So
it? That's the only explanation we get?
Yeah, when you have
And there you go.
supernatural stuff, you know.
And there you
don't
go.
need to
Ken's
explain it.
out. 4 more to go.
So, okay, guys, do you think maybe now might be the time to just call it a night?
I'm just so tired of it. Why can't it be like one thing that I love about The Shining is how it actually.
We know. The Shining. Yeah.
No, Jova, let him finish. Come on.
One of the things that I love about The Shining is actually how it actually explains even the lore of the place, which gives more insight into why the place is the way it is, instead of just, oh, this happened because ghosts.
I still understand the guy in a bear suit giving a blowjob.
Well, that's that's just for the sake of scare. Surprise.
That was explained more so in the book. They're blatantly ghosts.
Hello? Mitch? Oh, sorry, Adam.
Could you...
Adam.
I don't want to look at your shirt. It's not even a cool shirt.
So generic.
Do we ever get to see this ghost?
Let me guess.
Yes, Jova. We're gonna get to see it.
Let me guess. He's gonna explode or gonna get stabbed or something like that.
No, don't worry. Because someone has turned off the lights, I think, in his house. Or
he's gonna trip and fall down the stairs and break.
You moron! You're not supposed to do that. I've never seen Paranormal Activity 4.
Wait, hold on. Something happened in Paranormal Activity 4?
Basically, Paranormal Activity 4 was kind of similar in the sense that it was all... There you go. Basically, Jova, most of the Paranormal Activity was a girl recording herself on her computer. And so it was kind of similar to this. Yeah.
Why are you morons still in this call?
Remember, the ghost...
Just switch off the PC.
You can close the lid on your PC.
You remember the video.
I've heard of being addicted to your computer, but this is ridiculous.
It's like I've been saying before, never mind that, Siri. Just switch off the PC.
Yeah.
There you go, the video that was shaming on Laura.
But don't you see...
she cannot close the tab
for some reason. There you go. There you go. There you go, Dwebs. There you go, Dwebs. There's your answer. That's the answer for you.
Do the red dots on your Mac keep disappearing sometimes?
No.
But you see, Dwebs.
The yellow one does sometimes.
You see, Dwebs. What happened? There you go. The movie just explained the Dwebs. The ghosts possessing the Mac, so now they cannot turn off the Mac. Basically, if they try to turn off the computers, Billy would just go, I'm sorry, Blair. I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Also, sheet stains. That's so charming.
Seriously, just turn off the computer.
Let me guess. They don't ever explain that portal.
More exposed.
Also, Comic Sans.
That is the worst thing about
when
this
you would
movie.
show up.
Well, to be fair, Terry, isn't that video from like 2009 or something?
13.
They were all terrible
Oh, really? It's that recent.
The computer is autocorrecting you.
Then what are these?
Please, Laura, kill yourself. Yeah, those are the comments under the video. Laura is convinced that one of her friends posted the video, but we don't know who actually posted it.
Wouldn't it be just funny if it turns out that it was a completely unrelated bully in that?
Oh no! The ghost knows. She's just playing with them.
Oh, let me guess. It was Blair, our supposed antagonist.
Oh my God!
What?
I just cracked it.
What?
Billy. This is an attack. Yeah. It's an attack on Apple technology. It's Bill Gates. Bill Gates is behind it all.
Oh my God!
I cracked it. I cracked the code, guys. That crafty Bill. You thought you could get away with it, but I saw through your bullshit.
It makes so much sense.
Well, I forgot. 2014. I forgot. When did Steve Jobs passed away?
I don't remember.
2011, I think.
But in that case, his ghost should have protected these blessed Mac user.
No.
All right.
This makes too much sense.
Time to play a game.
Oh no.
Really? What other games can we
And the loser
play?
is gonna die.
The loser will be fired.
Okay.
Tio, the moment you know about the game, you've lost.
Okay. The next puzzle is you have all these monsters and each one gives a certain number of XP. You have to defeat the monsters in a way that each character gains 5 X and gets to level 5. Come on, go ahead.
There you go. You
No,
turned on the lights again. Anyway, the game is simple. It's called Never Have I Ever. But for some reason, Blair doesn't know how to play it.
You know,
Really?
It's so simple. Like,
you know,
what?
Bill is a really shit puzzle designer. His puzzles are so uncreative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Girl, how do you go on the internet for as much as you seem to be doing it and not know the game? Never have
Never
I
have
ever.
I ever.
It's your fucking game, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Okay, Pedro,
sorry.
question.
Go ahead.
Do you know how to play Never Have I Ever?
I don't even know what that is.
Essentially, it's simple as this. One makes a statement, and whoever is guilty of a statement actually has to call it out and remove like a point from himself or herself. Who reaches 0 first loses.
Like,
Hey guys, could you imagine?
Also, some people use it as a game. Like if you've done the thing in the statement, you take a shot or something.
Yeah. In this case, the ghost will essentially use this to turn everyone against each other by discovering their darkest secrets. Anyway,
you ever-
sorry, Dibs, I'm gonna get you a second. First is, never have I ever started the rumor about Laura Barnes killing herself. Go ahead, Dibs.
Could you imagine if this was like a task on The Apprentice?
well, I guess. Well, we know you didn't, Teo, because you've just exposed who you want to die. So earlier, so
But yeah. As I was saying, don't you see, Pedro, though? If Bill Gates is behind this, then that means he's trying to frame Steve Jobs' ghost.
Anyway,
Seriously.
this one was never have I ever crashed Josh Mother's car. And it was Blair. So now you can guess what this is going. Everyone will start being fucking pissed off at each other soon enough.
speaking seriously though, if that
this is the ultimate thing about this group of friends. Every single one of them is an asshole.
Why are you even friends?
well,
Why should I care what happens? to
well,
them?
that's just typical in these kinds of movies too.
Never have I ever made out with Laura Barnes. And it was
Okay.
Adam. Sorry, it was Mitch. Sorry. Keep confusing between Adam and Mitch.
Well, these characters are so bland; they're completely
Never
interchangeable.
have I ever sold out Adam to the cops. And it was Mitch.
Speaking seriously though, if that was the twist, if the twist was that Bill Gates behind all this, that would be kind of genius.
Yeah, it would be. Well, you shouldn't have been getting weed in the first place. to be
Hey, man. Just wait
Yeah.
for it to be legalized. Come on, man.
I'm surprised you did get a
Anyway,
record.
never
from
have I ever stolen $800 from my dad.
How nice of you.
that. Really, Jess?
From Adam, sorry.
Babe,
Now
lay
we
off
cannot hear any
Adam.
more of him again.
He's gonna lose it.
He was drunk.
Dun dun dun.
He's drunk now. No, he's not. Anyway, next one. Offer to trade just lives for mine. And now watch the counter. Well, I know you can't cheer it, but everyone watch the counter because the ghost doesn't know how to count.
27, 26.
And just keep
Four.
no,
There you go, Jova. It's Bill Gates from Microsoft. He doesn't know how to count. There you go.
keep
See,
5 numbers.
the evidence just keeps piling up. I'm sorry. It's Bill Gates.
All we need is just an Xbox One connection, and you got it.
This is a massive Windows scaremongering by Apple, basically.
It's brilliant. Simply
10,
brilliant.
5,
And this
4,
movie is the reason why Apple is so popular today.
3, 2.
Oh, it was Adam.
Fine,
You're all
you're
pieces
pieces
of
of
shit.
shit. Yeah, basically.
Everyone's a piece of shit.
So, yeah, you obviously aren't friends anymore, so why are you even bothering talking to each other now?
Stop with 2 P's. Oh boy. And now they got muted again. It's almost. Now we're gonna start yapping, and now Adam is gonna try going for the game. And this one is a 3 because we know already that Blair has cheated on Mitch, and they were saving themselves for prom night. So you know where this is going.
Oh
So,
boy.
okay, this is yet again an unrealistic writing. There's no way a dude would actually admit that on the internet. But whatever.
Wait, question mark? Why did you go to 5 then question mark?
Because this ghost doesn't know how to count.
Again, to quote American Pie 2, this is the basic formula. When you ask someone how many people they had sex with, for women, you divide the number by 3. For men, you multiply... sorry, it's still backwards. But you see...
Alright, hold on.
I'll reformulate it after this.
There you go, he's essential... Yeah, there you go. Fuck my boyfriend's best friend. Essentially, he's exposing them on the cheat.
Either he's become possessed by the ghost or he's in grade A douchebag mode.
How about both, Lives?
Basically, yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
I'll buy that.
question, who... Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? I need a break. I can't take these people's prickitude anymore.
Crickitude.
Prickitude.
I'll be right back.
Oh no, is he gonna break out the booze again?
And there you go, the ghost turns out even the music, how you lie.
God damn it, Bill.
Untrue. And good
Wow.
for nothing too.
Connie Conway? Oh my god, this is gonna be like in Family Guy. We're going to interrupt this movie for a stupid, pointless song, aren't we?
Well, this music at least is mostly fine.
Yeah.
But there you go, she cannot turn down the volume for some reason.
Oh my
Roofied
god.
Ashley Dane, what the fuck?
Okay.
What the hell does roofied even mean?
I
Drugged.
don't know.
Roofie
Reading
means it's
reading One
drugged.
Piece.
A roofie is a drug.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's also known as the date rape drug.
Oh, okay then.
Well, isn't this just a wonderful talk between friends? Wow, really? That's the perfect time to confess your love for him, girl.
And again, like I said, what's the name of the red shirt guy?
Mitch.
Mitch, did you actually take a good look at that photo? Those photos were clearly photoshopped, you dipshit.
Force Ashley Dane to get an abortion.
As these people never even heard of fucking Photoshop.
You know,
The photos themselves were actually real. The ghost just put the text on them.
Well, okay, if those are real photos, then I'm sorry.
And there you go, even a video.
Oh. You know, just gonna say this right now. The movie literally started off with, Blair
He's going for the carpet.
Oh. To be fair, girl, you started off this Skype call by talking to Mitch, who was shirtless.
Yeah. Who's ready for a bonus round? At this point, you might as well.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not? Are you pointing a gun at the computer?
Yeah, it actually is.
Yes! Yes! Shoot the computer screen!
But now he received a printer.
This is so stupid.
Lives.
Yes.
Why didn't we ever think of this? We don't need to turn off the computer. We need to shoot the computer.
Yeah, because I'm sure the bullet will just go through the computer.
Okay.
Apparently, whatever is written on the piece of paper, he cannot show.
Okay, to go back to my earlier question,
Hello, Siri again.
What's wrong?
Siri, are you sure you're not the
Ghost.
Because you probably get it out of the call a lot.
Anyway, Adam sent the same print to Blair.
You there, Shirei, by the way? Oh no, Shirei was caught by the ghost.
Again. I hate when this happens.
Alright guys, this is the part where we all start panicking like crazy chickens. What's happening?
I was thinking, I've come to, your conclusion I've come to.
What?
This movie is stupid?
No, all these people are worse than any Aaron Sorkin character.
That's stating a lot.
I don't know, dude. I'm still gonna have to give them the fact that I don't know. I still think the ones from Social Network were more annoying.
I don't know. I mean, characters are practically Looney Tunes of how terrible they are.
Hello.
All right.
Hello, Shiroi.
Hey, Shiroi. All right, so now everybody's here. Let me just ask the question that I was trying to ask earlier.
Okay.
Are you using phone Discord now, Siri?
No, I logged off and logged back on again instead of just leaving the call and putting it back in.
Okay.
All right then. Okay, so who here has seen American Pie 2?
Yep.
I have not.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, okay. Basically, everybody aside from Shiroi. Basically, this is how it works. And that movie, one of my favorite jokes in that movie is the one where they explain how asking someone how many people they had sex with works. Basically, Teo, the way it works is when a guy tells you how many chicks he had sex with, divide that number by 3, and that's the real total. However, for women, it's multiplying. When you ask a chick how many guys she's been with, multiply that number by 3, and that's the real total.
Joke's on you! You cannot actually divide by 0.
Actually, they explained that. If the guy says 3, that means he has slept with none.
Oh no, very good, important. Yeah, revealing the note apparently kills Adam
Why?
because ghost Jova.
And
So what did the note say?
If you reveal this note, Adam will die. But Mitch was so insistent.
So yeah, that's the problem right there. Like this.
Oh.
So my guess was wrong.
So there you go. See,
And funnily enough, his copy of the note said, "If you reveal this note, Blair will die."
you see one.
Pretty much.
The reason I'm
So I
saying
guess
that.
it's
Sorry.
to show that Adam truly did love.
Hello. Secret free live cams.
Oh, hello.
See, the reason I was asking that is because Adam was saying that he had. Okay, how nice. Adam was saying that he had sex with 0 so that wouldn't even work because he would have to say at least 3 for it to be speak.
Anyway, question for Jess, the blonde girl. She's been silent all this time. Never ever defaced Laura Barnes' grave.
Defaced.
That's a new kind of scum.
What the heck? What the heck?
That-
Is she being punched?
She's the next one to go, obviously.
Well, that was
So I was right.
Oh, hold on. Now, in order to call help, Blair is gonna go to chat roulette.
Why?
Wait,
No!
what?
Call the police.
Enjoy, people, because
no,
you
you
get
don't.
gold.
No, you moron! All that's there is guys jacking off.
Why? Why would?
But let me guess,
you
they assume she's crazy and they don't.
Well, of course.
Dweebs, you know what chat roulette is like.
Oh, wait, Dibs, they mentioned GTA 5.
Not just that, but
Now that's true. Oh my god,
New Zealand. Also, there is an option technically on chat roulette to restrict to your own country. So she's lead again. She doesn't know how to use a computer.
so I was right. Blair was the last one alive.
Wheeze for fat good
Wait,
PS3 go out.
Mine-
Hold on, isn't Mitch still alive?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yes. Okay then. Still though, my knowledge of scary movies has not failed me.
Mom, who is that crazy lady?
Alright, let's try chat roulette. Okay, that's the guy jacking off. Okay. Penis.
That's Sunny
penis.
Pager. That's Sunny Pager because for a few frames there actually was a.
Not
He
for
actually
nothing.
was on a
but
chat with somebody who was.
Can't the
Oh,
ghost
look at-
see? Can't the ghost see her calling for help?
Was that a penis there? I don't-
No, it was a belly.
No.
And
But there
apparently
was-
she found someone who actually can listen to her in Nevada. And also, it's a bit hard to see, but she has a corgi in the background.
Can't the ghost just see her calling for help?
No, yeah, the ghost sees her, but considering she's using chat red, I'm pretty sure even the ghost is laughing at this.
Not for nothing, honey, but I'm pretty sure the French police cannot get to her in time.
Actually, she's in Nevada.
Okay, fine, whatever. The point is, I'm pretty sure the cops can't get there in time.
And again, she's calling 911 for this.
Oh yeah, California.
Yeah, why doesn't she
Okay.
just call the actual police and just?
Because
I mean,
apparently the
can't
directors,
you-
Jova, don't know how this works in America.
Can't they just
But aren't they Americans?
Jova? In the rare instance a crime is happening in another state and there's no way for someone in that state to call for the police, can someone from, say a crime is being committed in Florida and someone in New York State knows about it, can the person from New York State call 911 and they'll get the Florida police in on that?
Yes, exactly. They can.
Anyway, Pedro, no, you're wrong. The director is Georgian Russian.
Oh, so a Russian is trying to figure out how we
American works, yeah.
Yeah, because the last time that happened, we got the Zelda CDI games.
Wait. Oh my
Oh, and
god, oh
also,
my
do you
god, oh
know-
my god, oh my
do you know
god, oh
one
my
of the-
god. Jess is still alive, guys. There may still be hope.
Don't count your chickens, Jova.
Do you know who one of the
Shit, the movie's
producers-
buffering.
Goodbye, Jess.
Do you know who one of the producers of this movie is? Timur Bekambetov, aka the same guy who did Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and the remake of Ben-Hur.
Wait, you're
But I
telling
actually
me...
liked Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Wait, that's how Jess dies? Lame.
Hold on, you're gonna see in a second how she dies.
By buffering?
We'll see.
Oh.
Oh my god, she got killed by Skype! And...
She died from having a bunny ears.
There we go.
Oh.
Also, stock
what's
sound
happening?
effect. She got choked and electrocuted by her own hair thing. The one he used to... The one...
Hair dryer.
Used to... No, it's not dryer. It's used to...
Looks
Just
like
straight up
she
lit.
finally
Oh.
Shut the fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up.
That's not
What's
how a
even
meme
the
works,
pun?
director. Come
Come
on.
on, you need to have an actual pun to that.
What are these maymays those teens keep
So there you
using?
go. Only Blair and Mitch are alive. Will they manage to be
Oh,
stay
it's
alive
right.
in
Oh,
the
it's
end?
buffering.
Oh, trust me, Shiroi, wait till we get to Metal Gear Solid 2, because I have a lot of interest, because believe it or not, the word meme didn't always mean what you think it means.
No, it's a word that's been invented ever since like the 800 or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, now they're both buffering. Now we have to wait and see who's alive and who is. Oh wait.
So if you haven't guessed by this point, it was actually Blair the one who posted the video about Laura Barnes. There were
Yep,
clues before,
I
but
guess.
yeah. So now what the ghost is gonna do, since the ghost knows already, she's gonna bait Blair so hard and due to her to her not knowing how a computer fucking works, she's gonna take hook, line, and sinker. Just watch.
Okay, I'm guessing she's going to be the only one still left alive because, you've affected that you can't really, a ghost can't really torture a dead person, ironically, so
You'll see in due time.
leave them alive to suffer, I guess?
You'll see in
we-
due time, Shirei,
So
but
are we actually gonna get to see this ghost face to face?
yeah, Jova, I told you already. We're gonna see it before the end.
It's Bill Gates, Joe, I've already cracked it.
Jump scare of the sleep alarm. Muru, sleep.
Sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, there you go. The ghost was Morgana all this time.
Wait,
Oh god.
hold on. I think.
What?
Also, the Skype call is going to absolute shit, seriously. There's barely any movement now.
Finally, some
In
realism.
real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's only two people. But it's only two
Posted
people
the
now.
Video drunk Laura.
But it's
Wait a
only two
minute,
people
wait.
now. Shouldn't it be technically faster now?
Yeah, the call wasn't anywhere near this laggy than when there was the whole group in there. I don't
So there you go. The final Never Have I Ever, and Blair is Blair since she's a gigantic castle, she's gonna take the bait and accuse me.
Oh, so the ghost is Laura Barnes?
Yeah, obviously.
Well, Pedro, I guessed that from the get-go.
But wait a minute. So Laura got killed, and
No, she killed herself.
okay, Laura killed herself. So now she's going to, I guess, take revenge on
Revenge,
people that have
yeah.
nothing to do with it.
Actually,
they
they
talked
had.
bad
Remember,
about her
they
over
were
the
friends.
internet.
Oh, they were? Okay then.
Yeah.
And they betrayed her on the internet. In what I
Don't you
guess-
want this to be over?
So wait, question, Tio, so were they just okay?
7.
So mental trauma or not, were they actually just joking about her on the internet?
No. They were the one who posted the videos about Laura killing herself because she got drunk at that party.
You see,
Then she got arrested, and she ended up. And there you go. She took the bait. Guess what's gonna happen?
you see,
Cut his head off with a blade.
you see, Jova. This is what would have happened.
There we go.
There.
That editing
Well,
was bad.
I was right. Of
Oh
course.
no, a knife!
It's always like this. The boyfriend is always the one who dies, and the girlfriend is always the one left alive. It's
There you
always
go.
like
You
this.
have another song. Anyway, thanks, Blair. That must have been so hard. But the ghost isn't done yet. Just one more thing.
Now, allow me to show you my final form.
Pretty much, almost.
It was me, Dio.
It was it was Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh wait, guys, I've got it actually. Russians portraying stuff about Americans wrong.
This is revenge for Anastasia, yeah.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
This is a revenge for Anastasia, then. Oh, interesting.
So someone's trying to get revenge on Don Blue for
There you
us.
go. She's trying to appease the ghost by showing the fact that we were friends and shit.
Wait.
Too late, bitch.
You were also a massive sack of shit to me, so.
How could I forget?
Hold on, so now even Blair's caught on that it's likely Laura's ghost?
Pretty much at this point she knows. She's accepting it.
Drifted apart? What about Spirited Away?
5.
So,
4.
there you go, Shira. You know what you mentioned before about the ghost of wanting her to remorse about herself and everything?
I
Yeah.
think there's more to the story.
First, we're gonna have her tagging a video and showcase that it was Blair. And she essentially what the video posted on the internet was an edited version. Laura, the ghost of Laura, is posting now the full version, which shows that Blair was the one posting the video.
So
We're gonna see in
here's
a
the
second.
question. So why did she feel the need to kill all her other friends? Was it because of what
Because
Val said?
she exposed how assholes they were to each other.
Huh. Yet, wasn't Laura herself also a bully?
So
There you go.
Blair is
It
the
comes full
villain.
circle.
So they were all.
What you're done will live here forever. No, yeah, Shiro, you think the movie is going to that direction, but instead we're gonna go for a cheap jump scare.
Seriously?
Oh.
Now that I-
Wait.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, when I see that paused video right there on Facebook, yeah, she kind of looks like a bit like a 20-year-old Laura Bailey of sorts.
That's
So that's
exactly what I was saying. It's like, oh yeah, she's Laura as well, so it's Laura Bailey.
Yes, Yuri?
I was gonna say, like, all these kids, like, they can't be like much older than 18, so they must still be living at home for the most part. None
There
of the
we go.
parents
Hold
were
on,
around.
wait for it. There we go.
What the heck
That
was
was the
that?
ghost, Jova.
The ghost of
The
Laura.
end.
None of the parents were around hearing them screaming like that.
Shiro, this
Wait,
is like an
wait,
American
wait.
horror movie. The parents are not
Wait,
around at all.
wait. That was it?
Yeah.
That's the movie?
That was one of the most abrupt endings ever.
So that was the end. We see the end by seeing Laura.
That's all we were building up to? Really?
You pretty much.
And we end with bloody Windows Movie Maker credits.
Oh
See, I could make this movie with you guys.
my god.
Well,
Really?
we have-
What
We'll
an
have to
experience.
So, so what? Is
So-
Laura now okay with Blair? Are
Oh,
they gonna continue
No,
to
she
be-
killed her.
Turns out
Well,
there's a...
that-
Oh, never mind. That's the logo. Never mind.
Anyway, there's no post-credit scene, so final thoughts. I'm gonna start first because for a couple of reasons, but mostly because this movie is obviously bad. I mean, really bad.
Wow.
As I mentioned, the concept itself is a novelty and something that is very interesting for people to adapt and see how it could come to fruition. But this is not the way you should go, like at all. The props are for using actual programs and websites that are actually existing instead of, as I mentioned, like what cyberbullying was doing with X-Spies. But at the same, those are not enough to sustain the ridiculous amount of bullshit that this movie is going for. First,
Wow,
for
that's
the
a
fact
stretch,
that the protagonist and mostly all the characters actually don't know how to use a computer. Like, I'm not even kidding. Some of these lines are incredibly dated, especially for a movie of 2014. There's even a point where you missed where I think Blair, some of them mentioned, "Oh, this guy's just a troll," and Blair was like, "What's a troll? Are you fucking kidding me?" But aside from that, also the fact that this character either type, I can understand the not using capitalization or punctuation because, as Pedro mentioned, a lot of lazy people do that on the internet anyway, so it's more common than you may think. But the fact that some incredibly easy choices are avoided for the sake of creating tensions, like even the basic one of what we suggested, just turned off your Mac. I mean. But other stuff like when she was trying to empty a recycle bin, but the program that could not, that was holding the file she could not delete was right there to see. Stuff like, or going to chat roulette for help. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's not like you have a perfectly good phone on your hands.
And aside from that, as you may have mentioned and see for yourself, it's not even a scary movie. Come on, you get like what, 3 or 4 jump scares in total and barely any tension at all. The core narrative of this movie is this group of supposed friends exposing each other for the assholes they are, and that's it. So yeah,
We're not even really feeling
terrible
sorry.
results, but at the same time, a movie I still recommend people to watch in time to time as a testament, like to see how it is like to fail this kind of project. Not in a sense of shaming, but in a sense of understanding. For example, in filmmaking, especially because, as I mentioned, this movie got a relatively small budget and incredibly easy techniques. So by all accounts, it should have turned out gold. And instead it turned out like this. I also really recommend to watch the 3-part review that yourmoviesucks.org did on this movie because it analyzed more in detail everything I said and much more. So definitely worth a check out on your own. Anyway, Dweebs, go ahead. Oh, and I forgot. You all lost your bets because everyone died. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my god, you're right.
So I gotta be honest, guys. This is one of the most aggravating movies I've ever seen. They get computer knowledge, but basically you can learn in like a few minutes wrong. All the characters, every single one, is a likable douche nozzle with no likability in them whatsoever, and it's just. And really, an entire movie made with. How did this film cost $1 million? I could make this kind of shit for free.
Yeah.
It's just no. I mean, what next? Are you gonna have a? Is there gonna be a movie set around someone recording their iPhone or something?
Some people are already starting filming music videos with the iPhone. Not horizontally, by the way, I should add.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Dibs?
Oh, sorry, I accidentally. Sorry.
Did the ghost took you?
No, I accidentally unplugged myself. I was going to say, in fact, I'm not saying we have to, but maybe someday we could make a film like this to prove that it doesn't take $1 million to make a film like this.
Maybe. I can see it right now. Squirm the movie.
Yeah. That's what we should do. Make Squirm the movie and watch the ad revenue flow in.
So there you go, guys. Finally, we have our inspiration for making our own movie. This
Just you wait. After that will come the musical on ice.
Yes.
Yeah. My singing's
Unfriended on ice.
my singing's gonna blow you away to the hospital. But yeah, that's it for my thoughts. It's rubbish. Next.
All right, Shiro.
That was an interesting experience of for a movie. It's definitely unique, and honestly, like because of well, as Tio said, the novelty of it, it doesn't really work as a horror movie at all. It's just very surreal to watch, and yeah, but yeah, like it just doesn't work for its genre at all. And that's all I really have to say. Although I will say that making like the sequel probably won't be very good because I feel like this could only work as a one-off thing. Like I don't mean like as a whole in the industry. I mean by the same person. I don't think they can make another movie like this again. If someone else tried to do it in a different way, then that would be fine. But you can't really make a sequel to this. It would ruin the novelty of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah.
All right,
I guess I'll
Jova.
go. Yeah, this movie was really something else in the stupidity department. But I gotta say, I mean, it's really amazing a wonder. I mean, this is something that by all rights should have just been boring schlock. You know, with how little actual scares there are. But god dang, is it just hilarious of how bad it is. Like, seriously. It's one thing to get computers wrong in a movie that doesn't have computers on the focus, but you have a movie that pretty much takes the entirety going on an actual computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
What the fudge?
Yeah.
I mean, wow. And yeah, if you wanted to make us hate the characters and have no problems with them dying, job well done, because they're all pretty much horrid. Also, what was up with that ending again? Like, why?
Because ghosts drove and jump scares. Hollywood need jump scare badly.
It's potatoes.
Yeah.
I love how even at the ending of the credits here, there's a sort of an attempt at a jump scare with the Blumhouse logo.
Yeah. Also, another thing, as Adam mentioned in his review, and I briefly glossed over it. Again, the ending would have been much better if Blair committed suicide not for the ghost, but due to shame by just seeing the fact that the video was posted and everyone was telling her to piss off, essentially.
Yeah.
And that would have been coming full circle. It would have been a perfect ending, but at least it would have been bring full closure. Instead, nope, cheap jump scare because potatoes.
Like, seriously, I think Blair's the only one who doesn't end up killing herself.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, technically, remember, it's the ghost who either possessed them or forced them to kill themselves. So
The difference is that in Blair's case, we actually saw Laura's face, like, for the last few seconds.
You know what's the only fun thing, Jova? Technically speaking, well, but because we don't know, the fat guy is the only one who actually had no guilt and got killed only because tried to delete Laura from the call. How fucked up is that?
Dang, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time for all we know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, Pedro.
Pretty much whatever you guys said. This is stupid. This makes no sense. It's unrealistic. It's completely unbelievable.
And yet somehow it captivates your attention.
It does. It does. It's not boring. It's just mystifyingly befuddling on how terrible it is. Because this could have been a cool movie if it was in the hands of someone more smarter. But no, the people in charge of this had no idea how to properly execute this concept. So they just took the generic horror movie formula and adapted it into Mac technology. And that's basically it.
Weird, because you'd think that Blumhouse, of all people, would know how to do a proper horror film.
No, Joe. If there's one thing that Blumhouse showed in repeatedly multiple years is just throwing monies at people who have ideas of horror movies, no matter how they actually turn out.
It's somehow they stay in business. True. To be fair, when you have filmmaking companies like the Asylum still in business...
yeah, the strategy of Blumhouse is pretty much excellent. Just throw this out, and the fact that they are just horror movies and they are technically cheaply made, quote unquote, guarantees success. It's kind of like the Asylum, like what we've just said.
Well, the Asylum thing is more so mockbusters, but I
True,
see your
and
point.
to be fair, compared to this movie, in the Asylum throws a bit more effort into making. Because remember, despite being a Skype call, this was just these like six people filmed in separate rooms for like one single day, but just reading their scripts essentially.
Wow. Just wow.
Again, you had all the tools for making the perfect movie, and the end result is this.
Yeah.
Shame.
Like, just gonna say, even Blair Witch had some scenes that weren't filmed on the on the footage camera. Like, come on. When even Blair Witch knows what to do over you, which may remind you, Blair Witch was one of the first of its own kind. You got a problem, movie.
That's fun now.
All right then. Anyway, there's everything for this one. Tune in for, I guess, whenever the sequel will come out.
Wait,
Yay.
is that actually the movie title?
No. All right.
Oh, never mind.
The movie sequel will be called Unfriended Game
Anyway,
Night.
see you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.